What happened?
Dynamite explosion. Subway excavation on Park Avenue.
How many injured?
No, they're still pulling bodies out of the ground.
Fetch every operating table in the hospital and get them into the theater.
The subway explosion in episode 5 is based on a real event.
January of 1901, a wooden shanty exploded. It injured something like 150, and it brought down houses along Park Avenue and also a big grand hotel. It really didn't stop the construction of the subway in any way. There were a lot of accidents that were similar to that.
So we thought, once again, let's use a real event to sort of keep telling our story.
Ambulance is coming in from all over.
That was big stuff, and the amount of carnage, I did not envy the people covered in blood and splinters.
Our production team does blood and guts better than anybody.
Half-naked, blood-covered, freezing extras. It was rough for everybody. And you know, we're all bundled up, but if Steven is always just in like a light pea coat and boots and a knit cap.
You know, you're not going to be outside any longer than you have to be because he's sitting there freezing in his jeans and pea coat. Little suffering goes a long way for morale.
So what do we have?
Pelvis is shattered. Need to resect the gut, set the bones somehow.
There's no time. Splint the hips, staunch the bleeds, and shove the rest inside.
I don't need your advice, Edwards.
He's right, Everett. Just do what he says.
Those are intense days because you have so much going on and so many people hurt. And we've never had that many people in this room.
In those sequences, when you know that Steven's going to attack them with a certain sweep, so it's about getting on top of them technically as quickly as you can.
He choreographs these amazing long takes. What happens is the intensity just builds and builds and builds.
I can't go slicing around. He's losing too much blood.
X-rays full.
No time for that.
The phone trick that Thackeray does to find the pieces of shrapnel was from a Popular Mechanics magazine.
If it comes in contact with any metal, then it'll close a circuit. We should be able to hear it.
I like the fact that Thackeray comes up with very inventive ways to solve his medical problems. There is something so dangerous and wild and unpredictable about him, but the same thing fuels really unpredictable responses to problems that nobody else would ever think of.
I hear something. A crackle.
Forceps.
In that episode, I think you really see Thackeray come back to his former self.